Mary Shelley was born in Somers Town, London on August 30th, 1797. Her mother was a feminist and a philosopher, who died 11 days after Mary was born. Her father, William Godwin, raised her. He was a political philosopher that firmly believed in the rights of individuals. Mary was an English novelist, short story writer, and a travel writer. She's best known for her Gothic novel Frankenstein. Mary wrote her first poem at age 10. She was highly influenced by her father's friend, Charles Lamb, Percy Shelley, and Coleridge. In 1812, Mary met Percy Shelley. She invited him to accompany her on her visits to her mother's grave, and the two became inseparable. Their intellectual kinship was passionately felt by both of them, and they rapidly fell in love. Her father did not approve of their relationship, but they refused to separate, so they ran away together to France, and she was only 16 years old. They got married in 1816, and in 1818, Mary gave birth to a daughter, and a year later, she gave birth to another child, a son. Unfortunately, both her children died, and Mary suffered a nervous breakdown. Mary wrote the novel Frankenstein at age 19, and it was her first novel. In the summer of 1816, Percy and Mary visited Lord Byron's estate in France. It was there that Lord Byron issued a challenge to see who could write the best horror story. Mary Shelley drew inspiration from a dream she had of a man who desires to bring life to the dead, so the story she wrote became the novel Frankenstein. Frankenstein was one of the most influential novels of the last 2 centuries. However, what's more impressive is that the creature she created has moved into our shared reference, and that her work could speak to so many people and still be so deeply personal as the novel was to her. Mary based her novel on the latest discoveries in the science of her day. Frankenstein is a cautionary tale about the abuse of science. Even before the novel, scientists at her day meddled with forces of life and death, and they kept meddling even after the novel came out. On February 1st, 1851, at the age of 54, Mary Shelley died in sleep as a result of a brain tumor. She was living in London at the time, and Mary Shelley's body was laid to rest at the St. Peter's Cemetery in England.